Well, the neighborhood we are in right now is starting to see some homes and some streetlights regain their power. But according to that Avista outage map, still more than 300 customers without electricity right now. And that same site says they may not get it back until Sunday night. It's a similar scene that we're seeing throughout the region. Avista told us this morning they do have more crews out working on transformers and on lines, but debris and difficult terrain still pose a lot of challenges. Before they can actually begin restoring power, they have to assess the scene and make sure things are safe for their workers. Today they said they'll actually bring in helicopters to help with that. For many folks, it'll even be a little while before they get an accurate estimate for when they'll get their power back. Now, you might remember during the 2015 storm, shelters were set up to help people stay warm or to power up their devices. But because of COVID, the city and the Red Cross say they aren't able to set up such shelters again this time.
Of course, this year we don't have the ability to have our libraries as either gathering spots or charging stations. They're not open to the public right now due to the pandemic. And the lack of ability to gather.
Congregate sheltering, which is what we call it, is not the best option right now. And so we're working with folks on an individual basis and meeting their needs as best we can.
Trying to establish any central places for people to go was just deemed too time-consuming and risky compared to trying to target services directly.
That often takes quite a bit of time and back and forth with health officials to make sure that we are following that guidance and we're not actually doing additional harm.
So what should people do if they need help? Call a hotline like 311 or 211 and they'll try to direct you to services.
Depending on their specific needs, we can help them find temporary shelter. We can give them food, clothing, medical supplies, things like that.
Priority is going to people whose homes were severely damaged, especially if they're now uninhabitable, and to those with urgent medical needs. One possible bright side, this windstorm compared to 2015 didn't last quite as long. Another big one, the weather is better this time around. It's not quite as cold out as it was in 2015. I'm told that helps crews a little bit in terms of the speed of their ability to repair these power lines. And of course, it also reduces the danger level for not having heat right now. Reporting on the South Hill tonight, Casey Decker, KREM 2 News.